Hello Year 8. I'm just going through an instructional task for Year 8 RE Task 2. This one is a research written proposal, and I've got two documents here, and you'll have two documents available to you. This is the PowerPoint instructional video with support information to keep you on track, and this one here it has a scaffold and written and marking criteria. All this extra information that we used to have a lot of extra information there, remember? That's disappeared. We've made it much simpler, and the question you've got is, you are to nominate a saint or martyr to be the patron name of a newly built Catholic secondary school. If you do know what a saint, a martyr or a patron is, you can find it in the glossary area of this PowerPoint. In order to undertake this task, you are going to choose a saint or a martyr whose life may be a role model for today's youth. And here we've got examples: St Benedict, St Mary MacKillop, St Paul. In this proposal, and I'm going to show you how to write a proposal is on this PowerPoint, you are to nominate your chosen saint or martyr as the best name for the new school. Why are they the best name? Why are they appropriate? Example, St Scholastica's College. You might choose that as a good example of one. Use the format guide for what a proposal looks like as provided in the PowerPoint. And these are the questions you'll be researching, and from these questions you research in point form, you will be applying that to your proposal. And these are the questions. Provide a brief and relevant summary of your life, of the life of your nominee. Look up in the PowerPoint glossary. How does the story of your chosen saint or martyr demonstrate the challenges of being a witness to their faith? Also in the glossary. Therefore a role model to others. How do you maintain saint, martyr, live out their gospel values? Also in the glossary, in the PowerPoint, through their actions, and demonstrate God's mission? Also in the glossary, in the PowerPoint. Why is your saint a role model for the Catholic secondary students in 2022? Make reference to this quote, Romans 15:4. For everything that was written in the past was written to teach us, so that through the endurance taught in the Scripture and the encouragement they provide, we might have hope. Provide justification why they are deserving the honour of being a patron saint. What is a patron? In the glossary of the new secondary school. Okay, so I'm going to go to this side now. We have, I'll make this, that's the assessment date due, which will be decided. This is a project proposal. This is showing you what a proposal looks like. Once you've researched this, and we've got a scaffold here with all those questions, you'll be writing in point form that research. You will then put this together in a project proposal. The proposal looks like this. This one is a proposal for website development projects for flight magazines. So you've all been on planes, so you know they want to develop a website for that. Well, in our one, our proposal looks like this. Add proposed name, context, description, history, how it inspires today, link to mission of school. So you've completed all of these, answered these questions in point form in your research, and then you have a proposal which matches here, that you can set out your proposal. It is not an essay, but still the Peel format does apply. It's a very effective way of applying how history and the links using the Peel format for paragraphs. All right, so let me see. What else have we got on this PowerPoint? I'll just move it over slightly. Okay, so we have details of negotiated lessons. Looks like 3 lessons at this stage. This here on this page is what is on the front page of this Word document. This is the glossary of all the things you need. We've also got here, and we've got patron saint, mission, God's mission, service. You can see down here. Now we're looking at the saints. What is a saint? What is a martyr? How you can differentiate between them. So you're choosing out what are the gospel values? What are the gospel values? So I would say that Mary MacKillop was someone who had courage because she had the distance of the tyranny of distance and trying to communicate with lots of schools and working in poverty and working with poor children who didn't have much money. And also you could look at community. So there's lots of different areas that you can look at those. We are all very familiar with these. Now we've got the research scaffold, which you've got there on the PowerPoint. We have what the proposal looks like, which we've got the PowerPoint, and these are just the checklist. Okay, so probably the most important pages here are the proposal, the glossary, saints, gospel. I would say they're the most important ones because you have a lot of this information here. If you've got any questions, if you want down the bottom of this, so we've got, how many pages have we got? We've got 5 pages. First page, question. Second page, research scaffold. Third page, what's a proposal look like? Fourth page, we actually only have 4 pages. This is the marking criteria. This is the overview, which I've moved, and this is submission instructions, so there's not really a 5th page. So I hope you find this clear. I hope you can see where the emphasis is on this assessment. Last message, gospel values. Your teachers love you, they're compassionate, they will help you in any way they can in class. And if you've got any questions, please ask your teacher. Thank you for listening. Love, Mrs. Christensen.